Hello, my name is John Pandel. I've been a member of the St. Pius community for about a year. I'd like to share with you how the Lord brought me here. I hope my story of loss and surrender will inspire you. In November of 2017, the Lord took Mary, my wife of 42 years, home to heaven after a 17-year battle with breast cancer. She attained the goal of her life, to be a saint in heaven. I was left behind. One night, not long after her passing, I found the song "These Alone Are Enough" by Dan Schutte on YouTube. It is based on the Suscipe prayer of St. Ignatius of Loyola. Suscipe means surrender. It spoke to me in the depths of my soul. I listened to this song every night for months. In my surrendering of my grief, I was led to express gratitude to God for the 42 years we were married, the great marriage we had, that Mary long outlived her prognosis and saw all the kids grow up to be adults and 15 of the grandchildren. Being grateful in the midst of this loss and knowing Mary accomplished her goal in life was very consoling for me. Next, I was led to sell my house in Waukesha, where we had lived for 25 years and raised our 6 children. My daughter and I spent 9 months going room by room, donating, giving away, and selling things and throwing a lot away. I decided to move back into the city of Milwaukee. By God's providence, I found a realtor who loves old houses. We began a quest to find a house in one of 3 West Side neighborhoods, my first choice being Enderis Park. My realtor, and I know with the help of God and Mary, I found a beautiful 80-year-old land and stone house in Enderis Park. I moved in June of last year. After moving, my next quest was finding a new parish for one of the 6 Catholic churches within 5 minutes of my house. Each parish in the area has unique charisms and attributes. After coming to daily Mass at St. Pius a few times and experiencing the close bond of those attending regularly, I felt a pull to return. Before too long, many were calling me by name. Gradually, I learned about the Salutatorian charism and the many ministries and service opportunities here. I joined last fall and have gotten involved as a greeter and as a 99 discussion group leader. After talking up to St. Pius with my younger brother, he and his wife also joined the parish. Another big transition during this time was retirement. I stepped down from a full-time leadership role at Frater in August of 2018. I did part-time project work until June of this year when I was ready to leave and move on. I'm currently involved with Our Next Generation, an after-school tutoring and enrichment program for children in the Washington Park neighborhood and the Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. I've also tutored at St. Catherine's School on 51st and Center Streets. In March of 2018, I went on a mission trip to La Sagrada Familia, the parish in the Dominican Republic that is supported by the Milwaukee Archdiocese. There I met Father Juan, one of the priests with the community of St. Paul, a missionary order based in Racine. The experience in the Dominican Republic was transformational. Father Juan and his fellow priests have a charism that is very inspiring and welcoming. In May of last year, he was transferred back to Racine, where he is an associate pastor of a cluster of 3 inner-city Racine parishes. I'm working with him to write grants to foundations to fund some of the work they are doing in their missions in Bolivia, Colombia, Mexico, and Ethiopia. Mission work has become part of my life. During the stay-at-home months, I resolved to get more disciplined with my daily prayer life. One morning, I remember saying to God, "It's a new day to love you." And I also got the thought to be a gift to the church and to the world. This has become my personal mission statement for life. When I'm reflecting at the end of each day, I can always identify one or more things that happened where I've been a gift to St. Pius, the larger church, or to others in the world around me. Most of these are little things done with love, inspired by St. Teresa of Lisieux, who was my mother's favorite saint. When Father Paul asked me to be one of the greeters with the new check-in process driven by COVID, it was an easy yes response. I also learned quickly that the blessing for me is that I now know the names of you who come to Mass regularly, something that would have taken me years not having had this experience. During the past 3 years, God has carried me through loss and transition, leading me to a life I never dreamed possible after losing Mary. He has worked through many of you in this community, as well as my large and loving family and awesome friends. I'd like to invite all of you, whether you have been here for many years or are relatively new like myself, to pray about how you are called to share your gifts with the St. Pius community. We are a strong community, and at this time, more than ever, there is a great need for our light to shine brightly in this part of Milwaukee. I am proud to tell people I am a member of St. Pius, and I often get a positive response. I'm hopeful that our presence, our willingness to listen to others and be peacemakers will be a positive force in our community. Please be generous with your gifts, even if they seem small, because if done with love, they can change the world. Thank you.